I'm Don B. Welch, and you're watching Studio Q with Quincy.
Studio Q show, now you know.
Soul Cafe deals with a fictitious character named Geneva, a woman that used to be in a very popular soul female group back in the 60s and 70s. When she retired, she decided to take the money and open up a business. So when she opened up the business, the Soul Cafe, there was an invest. And also it was a twofold. The story is about that and preserving something that we need to preserve. And that's R&B and soul classic music.
It's going to be premiering on TV1, starring Loretta, Devine, and Christian.
Yes.
Talk about how that feels and
you know,
what it's about.
Well, you know, when I wrote that really for Loretta. When I write for Loretta's, I write characters for Loretta that she hasn't played before. I see her as a chameleon. I see her totally different. A lot of her work, first of all, she's one of the most busiest actresses in Hollywood. I don't think anybody works more than Loretta Devine, especially African American. But a lot of times they'll say, oh, she played the mother, she can play the aunt, she can play. And I always said, no, she can play anything. So I wanted her to play this woman. I wrote this with her in mind. I always write with the different characters in mind. Of this woman who, despite being a size 2 and 35 years old, being a woman of a certain age, saying, I am still sexy, I am still a businesswoman, I can do all the things, I'm always dressed fabulously and all that. I saw her as that. And I wrote it and I said, and she's never not, every role I've written for her, she's always said, wow, you know, this is really great, that's awesome, and she's going along for the ride. So when we decided to do the Soul Cafe, everybody was saying this can go further, but they always say that about my work, but they don't know how this really works out here. You know, getting projects greenlit and stuff like that. Because I've been close to so many of those type of things, and then something falls through or whatever. But she said, let's go. I called Christian and Kiki, and then the network was very happy. Because Loretta she doesn't do that kind of stuff. But Loretta is a Don B. Welch supporter, fan of my work, and one of my friends. And she will come on board when there's something challenging for her. But when she heard about offering me the deal for TV1, she was like, let's go get it. And she was in the middle, as she always is, 3 or 4 projects, but she would come to rehearsal some nights and be like, whoo. But she would do it because she wants me also to succeed.
How did you become friends with her for her to work in your stuff, and how did they choose the Lost Cafe over all the 29 other plays that you've written?
Well, my shit was good.
Of course.
Would y'all just cuss?
Yeah, it's up with it. Listen,
okay.
Internet. We're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that then. Well, first of all, Aknet, the production company, which comprised of Chuck West and Bree Baylor and a really, really dear friend of mine, they came on board, and they decided to say, let's call Dawnn and see what he has, and just the fact that they wanted to read the script. They love the script, and they said, let's do it. Let's see what we can do. So TV1 also read it and said, hey, can we get Loretta Devine? So I knew that if Loretta was available, she was going to do it. And so I don't know what other scripts they were looking at. I was glad that they chose mine. I want to get the name of the company right too, because I want to tell you. Hold on a minute. And that's why I want to make it Aknet. Yeah, it's Aknet. That's it. But anyway, that's a production company that actually brought it to TV1 when they were looking for it.
Okay.
So you want this type of support, and you get it, and then TV1 decides, hey, let's go for it. It was a learning experience for me too, because network has notes and they want to change this and they want to change that, and you're like, that's not really, But I remember Will told me a long time ago, when you're writing for television, especially, you can't take things for personal when they write back and say, make some changes here and there, because it's a different situation than doing stage play per se, or even a film. So you have to adapt it. You have to pick and choose your battles, and you have to be smart about it, Okay. And so, yeah, that's how that came about. And all of a sudden, we had just come off stage at the Wilshire Bell, and the next 2 days, we were going to be rehearsing to start filming. So it was all done like whoa. And then TV One said, oh, we've decided that it's going to be an Easter. So it was like, huh?
Yeah.
So it just, but see, that's how God works. You know, when you least expect it, that's how God works, and you have to understand it. And I give so much love to Brett Dismuke, who was the one who got me my 3 other deals with the film with 24 Hour Love, with Lynn Whitfield and all those folks, and the Bachelor Party and the Divorce. That was all him. Because some things he had greenlit when he was in that position that I know a lot of people wouldn't have done, because they wouldn't have seen it the way he saw it. But Brett really loves my work, and when when people got your back,
yes,
and all they want back in return is a thank you, and your success helps their success. That's all you need.
Studio Q Show. Now you know.